Indianbusinesstv Gas Limited. An overview. 1 November 2021. Background. Incorporated in 1998, IGL is a joint venture of GAIL and BPCL. Government of NCT of Delhi is also holding 5% equity. The company was listed in stock exchange in December 2003. IGL started its operations in NCT of Delhi in 1999 with only 9 CNG stations and 1,000 PNG consumers. Today IGL has its operations in NCT of Delhi, Noida, Greater Noida, Ghaziabad, Rewari, Karnal, Kaidal, Kanpur, and Muzaffarnagar with 559 CNG stations, 14.42 lakhs residential consumers and 6,000 industrial/commercial customers, fueling the largest CNG bus fleet in the world. 1-2 shareholding pattern. Percent holding: promoters 45%, GAIL 22.5% and BPCL 22.5%. Government of NCT of Delhi 5%, foreign institution investors 21%, mutual funds 7%, insurance companies 10%, public/others 12%, 10%, 12%, 45%, 7%, 5%, 21%. 1-3 management. IGL board is fairly well diversified with 10 members including 2 each from GAIL and BPCL, 1 from Government of Delhi and 5 independent directors. The company is beneficiary of its strong parentage and gets significant support from GAIL and BPCL relating to operations and management. By virtue of the presence of Government of Delhi as a minority shareholder, the company gets support for speedy administrative approvals. The company has highly qualified senior management personnel with several years of experience in oil and gas sector. 1-4 areas of operation. Delhi, national capital of India, has huge demand potential, where public transport vehicles have to necessarily run on CNG in view of the directions of the Honourable Supreme Court of India. Has the highest number of private cars compared to any other city of India. Thickly populated, having large number of residential and commercial complexes and hospitals etc. Noida, most advanced city of state of Uttar Pradesh, having huge potential for CNG, PNG residential and commercial volumes. Greater Noida and Ghaziabad, residential cum industrial towns of Uttar Pradesh, having huge potential demand for PNG residential, commercial and industrial. PNGRB has recently clarified that the GA of Ghaziabad includes Ghaziabad and Hapur districts. Rewari, Dharuhera and Bawal, Bawal being an industrial town of Haryana, having huge potential demand for industrial PNG. Karnal, Gurugram, Muzaffarnagar, Kanpur, and Kaidal, CNG sale has started. 1-5 new geographical areas. IGL has started sale of CNG at 8 OMCs outlets and 4 Dodo stations in Rewari and sale of PNG to domestic households. IGL has recently got entry into Gurgaon to lay infrastructure. Initially the permission has been given for the area between west side of Sona Road and NH8 in Gurugram district. IGL has commissioned 7 CNG stations in the GA. Matter regarding takeover of supplies by IGL in Gurgaon district is in progress. IGL was authorized for Karnal geographical area in the 8th round of bidding by PNGRB. IGL has commissioned 7 CNG stations in Karnal GA. IGL has been authorized for Meerut, except area already authorized, Muzaffarnagar and Shamli geographical area in the 9th round of bidding by PNGRB, in which IGL has commissioned 8 CNG stations. IGL has been authorized for Kaidal, Kanpur, except area already authorized, Fatehpur and Hamirpur and Ajmer, Pali and Rajsamund areas in the 10th round of bidding by PNGRB. CNG sale has started in Kaidal on 2 OMCs and Kanpur, except area already authorized, Fatehpur and Hamirpur GA on 3 OMCs. 1-6 current sales volume mix COMM/IND 14% sale to other CGD cost 7% residential 8% CNG 71% 1-7 sales volumes figures in MMSCM FY16 FY17 FY18 FY19 FY20 SEP20 CNG 1123 1269 1412 1602 1738 500 406 PNG 342 406 479 553 619 247 1465 1675 1891 2155 2357 753 4.00 4.595 5.18 5.91 6.44 4.11 Total sale daily average sale 18 volume trends 7.00 All figures in MMSCMD FI 16 to Sep 20 6.44 0.495.91 6.000 0.165.50 0.505.18 5.00 4.00 3.00 4.59 0.38 0.12 0.35 4.01 0.26 0.12 0.32 0.24 0.66 0.15 0.45 0.54 0.13 0.43 0.33 0.37 0.07 0.38 0.72 0.43 0.30 0.26 4.75 4.39 2.00 3.91 3.87 3.48 3.08 1.000 0.00 FI 2015 to 16 FI 2016 to 17 CNG domestic FI 2017 to 18 FI 2018 to 19 industrial commercial 1 FI 2019 to 20 natural gas Sep 20 total volume trends as per Q2 of FI 2020 to 21 sales figures 9 gas sourcing firm allocation from Government of India of domestic gas for the entire consumption of CNG and PNG domestic segment. Lower prices of domestic gas makes the economics of switching to gas more attractive, driving growth in CNG and PNG domestic segments, which constitute around 80% of the total sales volumes. Have tied up long-term contract for RLNG to meet PNG industrial and commercial demand. Buying short-term gas from the open market, Shell, IOCL, Petronet, GSPC, BPCL etc. 110 current gas mix non-APM 48% RLNG 16% APM 36% 111 growth in CNG parameter No of CNG stations unit NOS March 16 17 18 340 March 19 March 20 Sep 20 421 446 500 555 559 compression, lock capacity kg/day 68.59 74.00 76.05 84.25 87.62 88.12 average CNG, lock sale kg/day, 22.79 25.24 27.89 31.34 33.67 19.68 112 CNG station network figures in numbers station IGL DDC/UPSRIC OMC Dodo total online 136 84 251 16 487 daughter Booster 0067 370 002002 total 136 84 320 19 559 113 CNG vehicles figures in numbers March 16 March 17 March 18 March 19 March 20 Sep 20 buses 19,272 21,500 22,924,850 26,150 26,350 auto/259,500 277,972 294,900 304,700 306,570 307,270 cars/taxi 589,801 672,215 709,900 757,900 794,800 798,900 total 868,573 971,687 102 7700 108 7450112, 7520113, 2520 LGV/RTV** estimated figures based on various sources. 14 PNG users March 16 March 17 March 18 March 19 March 20 September 20 locks 6.36 7.42 8.92 11.02 13.75 14.42 NOS 2580 2870 3593 4337 5566 5968 Category UOM Domestic Commercial/Industrial 115 PNG Network figures in kilometers Category Steel Pipeline MDPE Pipeline Total March Sep 2 16 17 18 19 20 0 707 778 919 1006 1159 444 9940 10,755 12,023 13,455 14,005 10,151 10,718 11,674 13,029 14,605 15,211 1,206 16 Standalone Financial data Rs/crores Gross turnover Total comprehensive income EPS, Rs/share, Book value, Rs/share, APR Sep 20 #FY16 FY17 FY18 #FY19 #FY20 Number 4025 4164 4994 6337 7131 2121 419 570 671 786 *1135 330 30 41 10 11 16 4.85 180 209 50 59 72 74 #equity shares of 10 rupees each has been split into 5 shares of 2 rupees each since Nov 17 includes adjustment on account of change in rate of tax. 117 cumulative capex, Rs in crores, 7,000 6,606 6,312 6,000 5,259 5,000 4,521 3,991 4,000 3,654 3,430 3,000 2,000 1,000 0 5 15 5 16 5 17 5 19 5 18 1 5 20 Sep 2018 Dividend policy provides liberal payout track record of last 5 years year FI16 #sub %% of equity 60 FI17 85 FI18 100 FI19 120 FI20 141 19 Acquisition of equity in other CGDs IGL has acquired 50% equity share capital of Central Up Gas Limited, CUGL, for 68 rupees crores. CUGL is engaged in the CGD in the cities of Kanpur and Bareilly, Unnao and Jhansi in Uttar Pradesh. IGL has acquired 50% equity share capital of Maharashtra Natural Gas Limited, MNGL, at a price of 38 rupees per equity share aggregating to 190 rupees crores. MNGL is engaged in the CGD in the city of Pune and nearby areas. The above has resulted in diversification of geographical areas. 120 Consolidated results. The standalone and consolidated financial results for the H1 FI 2020-21 with the associates i.e. CUGL and MNGL on equity method considering 50% share in profit are as under. Parameter unit standalone total comprehensive income Rs. In crores 339 415 EPS Rs/share 5.94 4.85 Consolidated 21 Growth strategy improve/augment CNG infrastructure/stations in Delhi and NCR to meet the additional demand in view of conversion of private cars and improvement in public transport system improve penetration of PNG business, penetration of network in all charge areas target industrial/commercial customers in both Delhi and NCR bidding for new cities synergy keeping pace with the changing automation, better infrastructure 1 environment, 22 Credit strength, healthy profitability with strong cash generations from operations. Regain the status of zero debt company. Comfortable working capital position. ICRA Limited, an associate of Moody's Investors Service, has reaffirmed highest credit ratings of AAA, stable, for term loan and A1+ for short-term loan. 123 Risks and mitigations. Gas price. CNG and PNG residential prices remains competitive vis-a-vis petrol and subsidized LPG in view of allocation of domestic gas. Spot/short-term gas is purchased to reduce the weighted average cost of gas for I/C segment. Sourcing of gas. Firm allocation from Government of India for domestic gas, buying from GAIL. Buying long-term TRLNG gas from GAIL/BPCL. Buying short-term gas from the open market, i.e. IOCL, GSPCL, PLL and Shell etc. 124 DDA case. Delhi Development Authority, DDA, has raised a total demand of 155.64 Indian rupees crores during 2013-14 on account of increase in license fees in respect of sites taken by the company on lease from DDA for setting up CNG stations in Delhi. The increase in license fees was related to the period April 1, 2007 to March 31, 2014. The company has filed a writ petition on October 11, 2013 before the Honorable Delhi High Court against the demand raised by DDA, as the revised license fees has been increased manifold and made applicable retrospectively from financial year 2007-08. Further, DDA Vidi communication dated August 29, 2016 has revised the total demand to 330.73 Indian rupees crores for the period up to March 31, 2016. The matter is pending in the Honorable High Court of Delhi and the company is of the view that such demand is not tenable and accordingly no provision has been made for this demand raised by DDA till March 31, 2016 in the books of accounts. 125 Safe Harbor Statement. This presentation has been prepared by Indraprastha Gas Limited solely for providing information about the company. The information contained in this presentation is for general information purposes only, without regard to specific objectives, financial situations, and needs of any particular person. Company do not accept any liability whatsoever, direct or indirect, that may arise from the use of the information herein. The company may alter, modify, or otherwise change in any manner the content of this presentation, without obligation to notify any person of such revision or changes. 126 Thank you. 127